All right, so welcome back again, and this is your favorite football sports show, and this is Football Pitch Fans. And as you all know, it's how we actually do it here. We actually talk matter regarding football. And today we actually want to talk about the match preview on the big clash coming up, and that is Liverpool versus Chelsea. So we're definitely going to dive into this video to really break it down to actually see how the fans are faring. We look at the injuries which the teams are facing. We look at the tactics which the managers is going to employ, and we actually look at everything and actually give our prediction. So you might just have to stick around to hear our prediction on this game. In your own camp right now, Rhys James actually is back. Really a good surprise, which is something of a joy for every Chelsea fans. How do you feel about this injury that Chris James have actually had over the years? Because people say he's back to go back again.
Anyways, when you talk about his James, I won't say it's a surprise to Chelsea fans because we have been expecting him to come back to the squad because we really missed him. But you could see that Malo Gusto has been in a perfect good form, even despite the fact that James it's not being included in the squad.
Yeah.
And it's a good news. I wouldn't say surprise. It's a good news to Chelsea to have this James back because we miss his prowess, his actions, his attitude he do bring to the team. And I would say that James coming back to Chelsea is a kudos, to our formation because from now henceforth, you guys should expect back-to-back.
So, but do you expect him to start this game against Liverpool?
Definitely, he has to start because if you're to check, it's a pity that Marco Corella will be suspended, or will I just say have been suspended together with Fofana. So, James coming back is a plus to the squad because it's going to give us a guarantee to fight against Liverpool.
I don't know why Chelsea fans are happy that an injury-prone player like he has returned from injury. Somebody that will just play 2 games and then go back to injury. So why
are you actually thinking about James being an injury player? By now, you should be focused on getting your club out of being relegated this season.
Do you that wants to take us to relegation?
That's just it because we all know that Man U are of no good this season. They're actually going through the stage of hungaga. So they should go back to their drawing board and fix themselves up before trying to include themselves among those playing Premier League this season.
All right, so taking it back right now, we've seen the recent news happening. Tuchel actually was selected to be, England head coach, and he's actually out of the picture because some fans, we are thinking he's on his way headed to Man U. So right now, the war continues for Manchester United, I would say, because no more options, of good manager out there without a job.
I'll say Tuchel actually escaped a time bomb.
Oh my days!
Not coming to Man U. Serious. That could have been the greatest or biggest setup in the history of Premier League for Tuchel to go to a club like Man U, who are actually suffering from a nemesis that has actually lingered with them for the past 4 years now. So Tuchel, I'll say you should be happy wherever you are, being a coach to handle England. And despite the fact that being a coach to England, you actually superhead great players.
So you mean Tuchel actually escaped?
Yeah. Like a big time, but a missile, you understand? It's just like you telling Tuchel to go to Afghanistan, you understand? Definitely, at any point, you understand? The bomb can just drop.
So, recently we actually saw Tuchel at, I think, China or India when he was actually, praying, receiving spiritual help. So I think he's really paying off right now, right?
Yeah, I think that spiritual help was what helped him to maneuver the time bomb of being a head coach of Man United. So I should say thank to whoever prayed for Tuchel in that time, because that spiritual prayers actually worked.
But I think Jackson actually, we saw him over the recent months. He actually still went for he went local.
No, Jackson, what Jackson need right now is total cleansing. What Jackson need right now is total cleansing because I see no reason why as a top striker you'll be losing opportunities. Look at our game with Nottingham. Okay. Jackson had every chances to make those goals happen, but I don't know because of the courses that he might have received so far that have been working on him. So I think it was very, very a nice decision.
But I think if you're looking at it right now, if you're checking out the stats of Didier Drogba in Chelsea and comparing to that of Jackson right now in their current form, like 50 games played already, I think Jackson actually has a good numbers over Drogba. So it's still a prospect, I would say.
You can't bring someone like Jackson to compare to Didier Drogba. It's a slap on our face.
No, it's not
Being
really
Chelsea.
because no. If it
Now I should say that the tactical football they play back then is different from the kind of play they play,
Which is more easier.
in Premier League.
Which is
now.
more easier.
Understand? I think as of now, it's more easier to play in Premier League than then. Because if you were to check, I quote that it's a man that actually made a statement. He said that now Premier League is not as fun as before. Understand? Now everybody can play in Premier League. You can just buy a player and he will come and start running in the field. But back then, you must have this dribbling prowess. You must be technically endowed. You must know how to you must have this position.
No. Hold on. I don't agree with you when it comes to that because you can't tell me right now that Gran Neville can actually perform then than now. Gran Neville right now, if he can play again in Premier League right now, he can't play shit. Even then he was shit.
It's just like
you can't compare.
Let me use the likes of Ronaldinho. You understand? As of then, go and watch the likes of Ronaldinho. You understand? They dribble and score. But right now,
Ronaldinho,
yes,
Ronaldinho is not playing EPL.
No, I'm just trying to say the likes of Ronaldinho. You understand?
Okay.
As of, because I'm trying to tell you that football then, you understand, it's more pleasing, it's more entertaining.
Easy. Oh, sorry, harder. You mean harder?
Yes.
No, it's not harder.
Because what I'm trying to say is that right now, even if you have these dribbling skills in Premier League, they will make you lose it.
No.
Nobody wants to see you.
No,
the football they played like then, it's more of an entertainment football.
Yeah,
okay. Now
you have to mean business.
Okay, hold on. I understand what you're saying right now. If that's what you're saying, that means you're right. But don't say easy. When you're using the word easy, let me tell you, it's more easy to play football then than now. It's more hard. Now it has to be more systematic. That's why then you can see Messi actually batting 60 goals in a season. Ronaldo making 70 goals in a season. You can't do it now. Even the best player right now cannot do that. It's more hard to play right now.
Okay, now let me use the falling team for example.
Which falling team? Wow. Oh my days.
Now just check at the likes of. Let me talk about Rashford. Please go and watch the likes of Rashford when he was newly signed to Man U.
I think he came from academy.
Yeah, you could see his dribbling skills. You understand? It was actually a good one to watch as of then. But what happened to Rashford now? Now people expect him to hold the ball, start running. Understand? Start running. Now check the likes of Anthony. Understand? Before coming to EPL, understand, to play in Man U. You could see the way his dribbling skills was actually something to behold. You understand? It was really entertaining. You understand? So the thing is that now, presently in Premier League, they expect you to just run, all out attack, just run with the ball, just make sure you get the goal.
Who is expecting you to just run? What are you saying, bro?
That is just it.
We are rooting and praying for the old Rashford to come back and saying that right now, what you said is what he's doing, just running, and that's not what you want right now.
He's actually suffering a lot, man.
The thing is,
okay, let's consider right now, all right? Let's proceed. All right, so there is this saga actually going on between Palmer and Saka. People are actually, will I even say Saka? I think he's Yamal right now. Why that the rumor is on about. They say that Yamal is actually a better of player than Palmer. What do you have to say about it?
I think people are just delusional.
All right, okay, hold on there. Let's talk about Saka. Palmer and Saka.
People are still delusional.
Oh my days. So who's a better player to you?
You're talking about someone that's just backed the golden boy of England. Or who are you talking about?
Yes.
Where was Saka? That's the question I'll ask you.
So is he by what right now?
Where was Saka when he backed the golden boy of England?
Player of the season, of the year rather, for your country? Does it make you better off everybody?
See, what I'm trying to tell you is that Cole Palmer is a big name. When you hear Cold Hands Palmer, you should give that name in respect. Understand? Because Palmer is someone that you can't even bring other players, understand, to his name, because this guy is already far gone. You can't beat the rich. That's just one thing you need to know.
Okay, let's draw the fight home right now. Do you agree with him that is even Palmer is ahead of Garnacho?
See, I love Palmer. I love Palmer so much, but the only problem is that he's playing for Chelsea, a bad luck team. You understand? And that is why I used to swear for Chelsea every game, every match. But because of Palmer, I used to honestly, Palmer is trying to make a name for himself right now. You understand? He's trying to make a name for himself right now. And then I cannot compare him to Garnacho. You understand? Because the number of playing the playing opportunities that Palmer has, Garnacho don't have it. But I know that if they keep playing, Garnacho is a star. Garnacho is the future. You understand? If Garnacho gets the number of playing times that Palmer has, Garnacho is going to do wonders. Even with this little time that he has right now, he is a game changer. You understand? Our Cristiano Ronaldo in the making.
Do you know that you're just like, I will also say this, and I'll keep on saying this. Whenever you're comparing someone like Palmer, please don't involve any Man U player. I'm just trying to tell you. Because see, if someone if a Man U fan will come out and say Garnacho is a star, I will definitely tell you that Palmer is a moo. Understand? A coach to behold. You can't bring in someone like Garnacho to compare with Palmer. Please, in what sense can you bring someone? You're talking about Garnacho, someone that can't even make a first team. You're bringing to compare a Palmer, like a golden boy. Please, I don't like that respect, please. For the fact that I'm actually seated with a Man U fan, please, I beg you, please.
Bro, this really
don't even try. It's even in a joke.
This really how table do turns, because I remember last season Chelsea and Man U were actually best of friends. Anytime Chelsea wins a game, Man U win a game. Anytime Man U lose a game, Chelsea lose a game.
I won't blame Chelsea. I'll blame Premier League. You understand? For always setting us up, you understand, to play on the same day throughout last season, because it was just like a dark, you understand, dark age, you understand. If you know much about sorcerers during the dark age, they actually bring someone, you understand, to go down with them. And that was the same distinct practices that was being performed by pairing Man U and Chelsea last season, and we could see how far we went. Like, we could not even win a game, because once Man U lose, we're already expecting to lose.
What are you saying?
Now, look, check the difference now. Premier League, I want you guys to check the difference now. This season that you stop that particular nonsense in telling us with this kind of club. You understand? I won't call it a club, a particular community. You understand?
So why is a community?
Yes, why is a community? You understand? Community of losers, people that can't even bring themselves together. If they are not fighting with their coach, they are fighting with their team. If they are not fighting with the team, they are fighting with the player. If the player is not fighting with the fellow player, they are actually having an issue with their board. Imagine Sir Alex Ferguson, we are still talking about Man U not even performing well. They are even having an issue with a legend like Sir Alex Ferguson. Tell me, can that particular team actually bring out the ungiven? This particular team cannot be and will never be. Understand? Among the four of Premier League. That is it.
Wow.
So, and actually, this still brings back to the fact that Man U should be set aside, because the last time if we tried this last 2 weeks, you went and paired us with Man U on the same day, and we saw the result. Common Nottingham Forest, we could not even win because of the fact that Man U dropped their game, and we have to draw too. So please, Premier League, I'm begging you, out of the fact that we are actually being cold right now, please stop pairing us with Man U
on game day.
Not even on a Sunday. If Man U is playing on a Sunday, take us to Wednesday. If Man U is playing on Wednesday, take us to Saturday. Please, we just need it. We just need our own sanity. We don't want.
All right. You just said something about fighting, and that's remind me something. Right now, I just want to tell me what's really going on with Chelsea. Anytime there is a penalty kick, they always tends to fight. You see Jackson, trying to fight with Kopama, with Madueke. What's really going on?
Okay, now that particular issue has been settled. You understand? Because if you could check back, you understand, Palmer is supposed to be the penalty taker.
He is.
Yes. So someone like Madueke was kind of like, okay, you've gotten a lot of goals. You understand? Can I also score this goal? Because Madueke is also a goal taker. You understand? Aside Palmer, I think he should be the second person in Chelsea to take penalties. Yes. So I think that was a particular glitch, you understand? Yeah. Will I just say that it's a particular misunderstanding between them? But immediately after that game, we went back to our drawing board and we were able to address that issue.
Yeah, but it's like second time it's happening again. But okay, do you feel like Palmer is selfish?
Palmer is never selfish.
But why is he not giving them the opportunity to take the penalty when you have many goals already?
Let's take it back to the time, because in Chelsea it's kind of like a generational something. If you're to check during the time of Didier Drogba and Lampard, it always happened. So it's like a culture in Chelsea. you see where a midfielder is actually having issue with a striker and some stuff. So during the time of Drogba and Lampard, we could experience that so many times Drogba wants to take a penalty kick and Lampard will come from nowhere and be like, he will be the one to take that particular penalty kick. It caused a lot of controversy, even though it was not settled, because we could see such repeating itself. I think that's the same thing happening between Palmer and Madueke right now.
It's really not nice, given to the fact that you may win a game, but you still have to fight and struggle.
And unprofessional.
For it's really unethical.
It's not unprofessional. Coming from a Man U fan, it's not unprofessional. If you want to talk about unprofessionalism, I think Man U is already a substitute of the word unprofessionalism. So you could use a word, understand, misunderstanding.
Bro, I feel for you, man. I really feel for you. Chelsea, Liverpool. And in the past 5 games, we've actually seen Liverpool dominating. They've snatched three wins out of 5 meeting with Chelsea and managed to have just 2 draw in 5 meetings with Chelsea. Now, going into that game with Liverpool actually having a new coach and a slot, Chelsea also having a new coach, Meraska, it's going to be, a clash of the Titans, I would say, and it's going to be an enjoyable game regardless. But the back result actually favors Liverpool because they actually has back 3 wins out of 5 meetings with Chelsea. As a Chelsea fan right now, how do you go into this game owing to the fact that you just drew your last game before the international break?
See, right now, I'll tell you that we Chelsea, we are not scared of anybody in Premier
League. Oh, my days.
So what we have right now in Premier League, playing for Chelsea are men of valor, you understand? Men that don't give up. These are guys that scored 16 goals in how many games? You should know, aside Man City that scored 17. So one thing you need to know is that Chelsea, we are going to dissect Liverpool. You understand? We are going to make them, you understand, see things in a different perspective. We are going to win Liverpool. And if that's Liverpool, I'm still happy because Togolo is still the head coach of the particular team. So that would be much. So one thing I would say is that though it has been a bad one for Chelsea, you understand, so it's not of Pochettino being our head coach then. Jordan Klopp is actually someone that is technical and someone that is a goal getter. We all knew him with that particular track record. So, but I should say this is a new Chelsea and this is a new team. It's just like saying a new beginning. And what we have in mind for Liverpool, we're not going to say it out. You get, it's going to be like a flash, you understand, on that particular day because Liverpool will collect.
Okay, you just said something right now that is very striking. I would say you said you've managed to score. Chelsea have actually managed to score 16 goals.
Not manage.
Yeah, okay. Chelsea have scored 16 goals, which are like second best to Man City, who has more goals. But if you check at, barring draws, Chelsea have actually had, I think you have had like 2 barring draws in a game. What's this concept with Chelsea actually bagging more goals in a single match, but not getting goal in the next match? It's really worrisome.
The thing is, we're actually working on that particular aspect in Chelsea right now. So now the issue of Chelsea scoring more goals in a particular match and not scoring goal in the next match is still the same issue that still falls on Jackson, because most of the time you see where Palmer, after struggling, decide to pass to Jackson and then Jackson will just misuse it. And also Madueke is also part of the problem now we are having, but all those issues will be resolved. All
right, so what about you right now? What's your preferred selection and what do you think the Maresca actually can come out in this game with? Tell me.
Well, I'm not really happy about the suspension of Marc Cucurella and also Fofana because it's going to be a setback to our defense. Everybody know that the presence of Marc Cucurella is a big boost to Chelsea defense because this particular guy single-handedly has been very, very consistent, you understand? And also, he's like a disturbance, you understand? So this is someone that could have disturbed Mohamed Salah, you understand? Like making him feel so uncomfortable and also making him look frustrated. So ever since the light of Rudiger left, we had a replacement, which is Cucurella. But him being suspended, now our coach, Mascara, have to think of playing Viagra, understand, in that particular position. And also the fact that Fofana is not also in the squad. I think we have to deliberate on playing either Tosin or Disasi in that particular win. So, but we have James back in the squad, so it's a big boost to us. And then I think our midfield, you understand, we also have Enzo, you understand, out of the squad because he has been having this issue, you understand, in which they have to tell him to just sit back first. So, and also Lavia, who is supposed to replace him, also is still recovering. So I think we're really going to have a different ball game playing against Liverpool, but we're going to be successful.
I like your confidence. So what's your prediction in this game?
My prediction is that Liverpool, if my squad was to be in full, you know my squad now, you understand, it could have been like 5. But since my squad actually, if I mean my squad, like my best players are actually out because I'm not having the likes of Cucurella, as I say, the likes of Enzo, understand, and also Weasley, who have been consistent, understand, in that particular positions are not involved. These are new boys who are going to be involved in the squad. So I would say that Liverpool should be expecting nothing less than 3 goals to 1 in that particular game.
So are you really confident or you just like free? Can you make a bet with this, right?
Like 100% confident. See, the fact say Nottingham Forest provoke us, now Liverpool go collect. Understand? See, we go wallow their eyes. We go wallow Liverpool eyes. Like we'll take them by surprise. It will be like a flash. It will be like a flash.
I like
someone like Mohamed Salah, understand, will be surprised because he'll be frustrated.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that Cucurella is now frustrated. So
I like the confidence. Can you really, boast like this when you're facing the likes of Liverpool?
Yes, now why not?
Do you think they can actually do it?
Yes, now what's
So
there?
Chelsea can actually do it.
Nah, go do it in Chelsea.
So if you can make a bet with him right now, can you?
Chelsea cannot beat Liverpool. You understand?
Let me tell you something. Liverpool, this particular season, they have considered 2 goals throughout the throughout their matches, like all the matches they have played, they have only considered 2
So how many goals have
So
you considered?
that defense is rated like, you just like the way you play a film and you say this film is rated 18, 16. Understand? Their defense is rated 21. Like, these guys are good. But trust me, Chelsea have this way of penetrating teams.
And who is going to penetrate that defense? Is it Jackson?
Cole Palmer.
Cole Palmer will so much deal with
Pedro.
Liverpool
Sancho.
that Slot will be so ashamed of himself. You start thinking his name is actually that particular. You know, when we talk about someone being a slot, you start doubting his name on that particular day. Understand? Slot will be a slot on that particular day. That's just it. Because Chelsea are going to Chelsea go rape Liverpool. I'm 100% sure.
I actually like his confidence, and I big up to Chelsea, hoping to the fact that the fans feel very confident to actually dismantle Liverpool at Anfield. This is Anfield we're talking about. But let's see how that game goes, and all our hearts goes to every Chelsea fan to actually do the job for the rest of the Premier League club, unless Manchester United, because they're actually doing Man City and Arsenal a favour if they actually have to win Liverpool, because Liverpool are really, considered to be one of the title contenders. All right, so with me here in the studio, your humble self, Benny Blanco, and here I have Manchester United Godfather.
Yes. You can say that again.
West FC.
And with us is a wrap, and thank you so much for joining us. In case you've been listening up to this very moment, you can actually check more of our videos for other match reviews which we have actually done. And if you want to be part of this conversation, you can actually try reaching us out so that we can actually call you in anywhere you are and can actually talk matters regarding football. Thank you very much for watching, and please do like and share and subscribe. Peace and love. Now you try pass. Thank you, brother.